Hello, hello, where's my webcam? Webcam. There you are. What's up, guys? How is everyone? Hope you're well. Hope you're going into the weekend well. I know I am. Plug this controller charger in. What's up, Ron? Nez, nice guy, and Akko. How are yous? How have you been, Ron? I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. I think I've seen you on Barry's stream if I have seen you. Alright, let's miss today's daily penalty. And is this reward? Are we getting a player tomorrow? No, random booster token. Alright, that's pretty useless to me. Yeah, well, defensive fullbacks have always been kind of better, bro. In centre, well, I wouldn't say better in centre back, but as good. But in a three back, actually, if you're using centre mids, they definitely will be better, Chris. If you're using centre mids here, and you use build up centre backs, what happens is the build up centre backs. Do we have any here? The build up centre backs, when you have the ball, move into this position here, and you get counter attacks so easily. But defensive fullbacks don't. But definitely. Anchoring. I think Gianni had a little try at anchoring. I don't know if he liked it or not though. Not sure if he liked it or not. Anyway, let's get into some football. Have I got any events to do? English clubs. We'll give that a go. I'll go with United. Here, the European football was pretty good this week, weren't it? It's a shame that it's going to be Tottenham and United in the Europa League final, though. Neither team deserved to win anything this year. Oh, he's PSG. I never realised. Oh, you mean left back and right back? Okay. Well, how does that work when you don't have the ball? Do they still defend when you don't have the ball? I'll give that a try eventually. We're going to be trying a lot of tactics. I want to get this video out this weekend. And then we'll start trying other stuff. What's up, Rels? I do, nice guy, yeah. So the DMF and one of the wide midfielders. Did you pack anything on Team of the Season, Rels? I didn't get much. I actually didn't open all my packs. The look seemed so bad. I just quit. Said I'll wait for La Liga. Are you on mobile, Kenshi? Because I think mobile players have more of a struggle with people just clearing the ball. It's definitely a more important part of the game on mobile. Four 3-3. Yeah, I think 4-3-3. But if you're comfortable going into a 3-back, if you just need a little bit of extra attacking players, yeah, I'd agree. You keep it simple. 4-3-3. Just keep it simple, you know. Right, which Haaland is better between these two? Finishing's pretty much the same. This one's a goal poacher, so we'll probably take this one. I'll definitely give it a try eventually, Chris. Remind me in a week when I start asking people for tactics. because this does sound interesting. Definitely does. Can I see stats of VVD? Okay. Yeah, I got Matoma as well. Here's VVD. Big Verge. Because we can probably get away. Yeah, we'd want the 70 low pass here, wouldn't we? Yeah. Okay, thanks. That's always good when someone asks me to check a old kind of card, because then I can kind of look at the build again and say, did I actually get that right? So thanks for that. And he's very good. Van Dijk is. I think Van Dijk is the. I think Maldini and Thuram are the two best defenders overall, and in pure defending. I think Van Dijk is just behind them in pure defending. Why is Luke spamming me with invites? I'm not joining, bro. It's just Van Dijk isn't great on the ball in the game, which is really weird because he's very good on the ball in real life, like very comfortable, but they don't translate it into game at all. Joel, he is, yeah. What's up, Jambi? Ah, Rails, bro, you need to give Dino time. That's a breeze up. Who's the best eFootball YouTuber on the platform? Me and Pez Pepe, the two goats. Although he can't be GOAT because he's scared to play me. He's scared to play against me. What's up, Arjun? Tier list. I don't really have any tier list videos in mind, to be honest. Like, tier list videos are pretty easy to make and they get a lot of views. So I probably should be making them, but I kind of want to keep just making videos that are like informational and actually teaching people. Like, I could bang out tier lists and it would take, you know, an hour or two to do and get a lot of views. Well, not a lot of views, because not a lot of views on eFootball, but, you know, decent views for me. But then I'd always have in the back of my head, right, but you need to make this possession video, you need to do this scissor paint video, you need to do these videos and these things, so, yeah. We'll give this Burge a go, actually. And we'll start, actually, no, Haaland we can't play. But if you're free to play, how are you going to get right guard? Explain that to me. He's been corrupted. No, he's given up at EAFC, Chris. I was talking to him in Discord earlier. Like, he's given up at EAFC. He's back on eFootball now. But I don't think he doesn't seem interested in making videos. He said making player reviews is like kind of repetitive, like, because they just release the same cards over and over. So. To be honest, I don't get to really watch Dominator because he always live streams when I'm in work. Same with Barry. Like, they all live stream in the morning, so I never actually get to watch. I sometimes tune into Barry's stream for 10 or 15 minutes on my lunch. Ibrahim, thanks for the super chat, bro. Yeah, so we did it, was it 2 weeks ago now? So I have a list of people on Discord. My computer just... Well, I can't open Discord for some reason. And I've got the list of people I've already played, so we don't have any repeats. If you're in the Discord, let me know your Discord username, and I'll like put a note beside your name or something. Also, if you're not on Discord, like, follow me on Twitter or something, because I'll have to send you a message when I plan to do it next. So give me some way of contacting you. I'll let you know if I plan on doing that. next. And I'll get you in. Nah, just wait for an anchor, man. Nice guy. But if you have that Shumeni, you have a perfect anchor, man. Did you not get the match pass Shumeni? Like he's crazy for a free-to-play player. He's really good. Like I would use him in this team, and I wouldn't really feel like I'm struggling at all, or at a negative. Yeah, I'll check after this opponent feed up. Gonna get deep line forward. Hold it. I'll try him out on someone's account, I'd say, first. Oh, come on, Owen. Use your right foot. Is he supposed to be the... He's not coming Monday, is he? It's meant to be Royce Monday, isn't it? I don't know. Are people interested in Royce? Yeah, I like deep line forwards, but I've got a lot of them. FIFA nostalgia. Yeah, Kagawa, Royce, Bergkamp. I'm not sure about that. Ibrahim, are you in my Discord, bro? I'll if you're not, here's a link for anyone else who wants to join. So I don't remember seeing Royce that much. I've seen him live, actually. I've seen him play against Ireland, I'm pretty sure. They probably won't be in the same pack, I don't think, Fido. I think they're going to separate them. But Hullet would be the best bet. Can you use dummy runner Wang? No, don't really want it, to be honest. No. Yeah, Camille, I uploaded a video of it yesterday. It doesn't look like a great pack. And Nez has put a comment up on my video saying, like, this might be the worst pack of the year or ever or something. And I got like 50 likes. I don't think I've ever seen a comment on my video with 50 likes. Okay, that's phenomenal finishing, surely, isn't it? Ah, Ibrahim, another one. You'll download Discord now. Okay, cool, thank you. I'll if you don't want to download Discord, if you have Twitter, it's just I don't know how I'd message you on YouTube, you know. But I would be putting up a post and stuff before I do viewer friendlies again. Yeah, I actually don't play those over the top true balls, Vito. It's not in my kind of... I never feel confident in them. That wasn't even phenomenal. Jesus. Some folly. What's up, Rico? I think deep line forward would be very good in Hullet, but if he had phenomenal pass, and I would go for him. I think I'd be very confident I'd go for him. How do you deal with tight marking? I never know. I would never notice if my opponent's using tight marking or not. I never look like. I don't think I've ever commented, "Oh, my opponent's marking my player." Like I don't notice it. I don't think it's I don't think it impacts. I don't think it impacts the game. Like, I never man mark my opponents either. The only time I'll man mark my opponent is if he's a cross spammer going down one side. And the only reason man marking will affect you is if you are very one-dimensional and you're just kind of trying to force one pattern or play. So. Yeah, I don't know about bad player ID, Nez. His match pass card was crazy. Footy Stoner, is this because of some anniversary or something, isn't it? I feel like they haven't. Yeah, I feel like we're due something like that. Rico, did you pack anything on FIFA? wouldn't mind actually getting him trained left mid. Oh no, I won't be able to get it fully. I could play Trent and De Bruyne later on though. What's up, Citizens? Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while, Citizens. I was actually thinking today, where has Citizens been? 2 or 3 days ago I was streaming and I was like, I haven't seen Citizens in a while. Okay, we need to play... we can do big man, little man with Haaland, and yeah. We'll whip crosses into Haaland. Yeah, but like I'm saying, Ibrahim, if you're struggling with Discord or you don't like want to use Discord, Twitter would probably be a good way of communicating with me, because whenever I plan to do viewer friendlies, I can just send you a message. It's so sad when you don't read or answer a new chat or message. And okay, Ibrahim, appreciate it, bro. Okay. This guy, we're definitely gonna have to play Ibrahim now. We can play today if you want. If you're on, we can play today. Join the server there. I don't see you're in my server. I'll grab your name. You've been busy with your exams, okay? Yeah, but man, you have to give me a chance to read the chat, okay? I'm having conversations. I don't read the chat message by message. I grab a message, talk about it for a bit, then go up, grab a message. Chill out. What are your predictions for the European semi-finals? I actually didn't watch them this week because Tuesday I was making a video and Wednesday I was playing football, playing five-a-side. So I didn't get to see them. I've seen the highlights of the Inter game. But I think I was backing Inter since the group stages to win it. So why are you so mean? What do you mean? How am I being mean? I literally offered to play him right now. Yeah, I'm playing the PlayStation 4 version, yeah. I'm going to come to Brazil. Although I was playing like a Brazilian because you want to see me. I don't know. I did it. I was kind of juggling with the ball to beat someone, and they were like, "Oh, Dino," and I was like, "Boys, Ronaldinho did come out on PES yesterday, so I'm feeling like Dino today. That's who I want to play like." Then I turned into Vinnie Jones by the end of the night. I was just tackling everyone. Actually, it got a bit heated this week, to be fair. Oh, that's a terrible goal to concede. Standard player tickets, yeah. Well, they were kind of useless anyway, so. Jam B, I probably should get around to that. I never made a build for Kante and stuff because I was like, I'll make the build when I get the card. But I never got them, and I probably never will, so I might as well make the builds without the cards anyway. Yeah, pretty much. I don't hide it or anything. My friend's little brother watches us. Like a lot. Doesn't even play this. Like he's never played this before, I don't think. He doesn't play FIFA either. He just plays Football Manager, but he loves darts. He's really good at darts. He's really good. He's a little Luke Littler. But apparently my friend told me he's lost a bit of interest recently, and I was like get him back on it because he's actually really good at it. So hopefully he stays interested in darts. Well, what happened, Chris, is I was in between two players and I kind of skinned them and was about to burst out. And I feel an arm on my collarbone drag me down. And like obviously we don't have a ref, but I'm like, lads, like, are we calling fouls or what? And play went on, so I just said, all right, I'm getting him back. So when he went up to my like goal end of the pitch, I just went through the back like that, flattened them. A bit, maybe a bit, what would the word be? An overreaction, but it was all good after that. It ended there. Martinelli's most undeserved card in football history. No, I think Tomiyasu's is more undeserved citizens. I'm not saying you're wrong with Martinelli, but I think Tomiyasu is more undeserved. That's what I was saying, Des. Not calling fouls. Go on, Fletcher. This song isn't on my playlist. What is it playing? Why does YouTube do that sometimes? You're gonna get the stream flagged. Even YouTube hates the playlist. You're rank 821 on free to play. That's fair play. I don't know what I'd get as a free to play. Like back 2 years ago, I'm like 100% confident I would get like top 500 and maybe even top like 200. Now I never tried it, so like it's all just talk. But back then the gap wasn't that big between free to play and pay to win. Nowadays I don't know what I'd get. Like I finished rank, I don't know, top 50 on the weekend league event, but that's different on the free to play. Like that's a very short time period you have to play the games, so the pay to win rage isn't gonna get to you as much. This guy's a decent player, to be fair. Need to focus a bit more, I think. Cool, Lumen, cool. I'm in the English League events. It's probably a second squad. JK, I'll check, but it is probably a second squad. Okay, we're not really creating. I think Fletcher and Irwin are too defensive, and De Bruyne's not a great ball carrier either, so we need someone to bring the ball forward. We'll throw in Martinelli. Yeah, we kind of have a similar enough team because we both got Beckenbauer and Costa Curta. We both got that Yamal who's really good, Villa and Torres. I think I would have that Iniesta if I'd use him if I completed the objective, but I didn't complete it on the account. Like that front three is very good. That's pretty. I used them three players in front as well. Like. Haaland. Oh, lucky. No, it's a game of inches. It's a game of inches. Yeah, I have a Discord. Yeah, is Ibrahim still here? By the way, he's not really typing in chat, so I don't know if he's still here. How to effectively use matchup? Press it all the time, pretty much. Yeah, I'd say my free-to-play team's better. And he'd probably be higher rated if he played more, because he has his main account as well to play on. Like my, I have a Cafu. You're still here, okay? he has to wait for the credit card transaction to go through each message. We can play today, Ibrahim, if you want. We don't have to wait until we don't have to wait until I do a friendly stream, because I don't know when the next time I'm gonna do it is, so. What's up, Hassan? Nez, would you say free to play is easier or harder before the update? I'm from my experience playing, I would have guessed it's harder, but maybe it's easier. I would have guessed it's harder because playing pure meta isn't as strong anymore, and if you like, the more meta you play, the less stats matter. So, in my opinion, and there's a reason it's called meta. It's because it'll work with like every player pretty much. You think it's easier after the update? Okay. And this Fletcher's doing alright here. Not gonna lie. He's surprisingly good on the ball as well. Yeah, well, that's probably how it should be anyway. Like if you're just once you're playing top 500 opponent, they'll be a pretty similar skill level to you. So the stats will be very important. But anyone below that, the stats won't be an issue really. Oh, what? Okay. GG's, mate. GG's. No worries, Stephen. Thanks for popping in at least. Is this you, Ibrahim, who just sent me a friend request? Oh, where did that friend request go? It's lost. Jeez. Why doesn't it show up by recent? Why doesn't it show up by alphabetical? There you go. Found it. Not you? Okay, don't worry about it. Nah, you might have caught me at a good time, Ibrahim, because I'm not playing too well here. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm gonna come back. Yeah, I won't be doing it soon, Chris. It'll be once I get the possession tactic video out. I'll start uploading, or I'll start trying other tactics. So, my plan would be to get that uploaded tomorrow, but I'll never get it done on time. It never happens. So. Yeah, this 3-5-2, that's Simo. Yeah, you pretty much do need wingers. Like it can work in a narrow formation, but if you're playing possession, you want to stretch the pitch out. You want to stretch the pitch wide, so your opponent has to come out of his shell a little bit, and then you can pass around them. I don't know if possession's like actually the best for me, or it's just a play style I have the most fun with. Like maybe if I went long ball counter and sweated really hard, I'd win more games, but I wouldn't be able to play as much. I just wouldn't be as interested. So. Yeah, I'll have a look in a sec, Ibrahim. Asymmetric work really well in possession. Why do you think so? But I mean, like, you're talking about one winger, yeah? Because like in real life, if you're attacking on the right wing here, like your left wing would be like, it wouldn't be a winger anymore. It'd be more of a left center mid. So I like doing the asymmetric thing kind of recreates that, but it will be only on one side. But because we don't have fluid formation and stuff, yeah, it can work. What's up, bro? How are you, mate? Yeah, I haven't done a tournament in ages. Fighting Spirit's a pretty important one on attackers, George. Yeah, pretty much every attacker should have it, really. Give me a sec, boys. Is that you, Ibra? Ibrahim? Yeah, Ibrahim. Assume it's you. Okay, what type of team have you got? Rank 19? Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought you were coming to rank 19. Oh, here we go, boys. Here we go. Man, why does YouTube keep ending my playlist? Stop going away from the playlist. How are we doing? Probably not going to be doing too well after this, to be honest. Probably not too well after this. That's why I'm recording just in case. Okay, I'm recording just in case. And user, I'm open to them. Just I'm not gonna implement them right now because I'm working on a video for this tactic, so I don't wanna use anything else at the moment. But I was just saying before you joined, like once I get this video out, I'll be trying loads of different stuff. Oh, that's a good point actually. Yeah, and Dominator's tactic is asymmetric. That's actually that is a good point. I don't like using his formation. I've tried it a few times. I don't like it. I don't know what it is, and it works very well against me. But when I use it myself, I don't do as well. Alright, Ibrahim, good luck, but and not too much luck. Not too much. Just a little bit. Also, why doesn't it show your connection in friendlies? It's not laggy, I don't think. It feels fine. With new Cruyff, alright, well I have deep line forwards, so it could work. But I think he is the best comfortably. Guys, right, when I play like the sorry, what was it called? When I play the competitive mode, the stat balance mode, that's the most fun for me. Most fun gameplay anyway. It feels very scrappy in a good way though. Like you have to fight for every inch of grass. Jesus, I got away with that one. I got away with that one. Yeah, I'm not really working on it yet, but I have collected a few clips for a video on Scissors Feint. Very well played. You bet the press very well there. Thought I had you. I thought I was gonna show this rank 19. What's up? But he kept his composure. Through my legs, Jesus. No, it's Coutinho. Ah, his touch just slowed him down a little bit. No! Oh, that's so unfortunate. I didn't press special controls while playing the lofted pass. It usually makes it higher. It probably wouldn't have cleared him anyway, though. It doesn't make them that high. That's a shame. That's such an annoying way to concede. Look at that for a scissors feint. Like, that's crazy. That's a crazy position to pull it off. What's up, Dimitri? No worries, JK. Definitely get some sleep, bro. Oh, no, Twitch doesn't care about copyright, yeah. Like, Akko, I hope that scissors feint with Salah there shows you how much I appreciate it. Volley it. Ref? Referee? Have a word. That was what was happening to me the other night in 5-a-side, by the way. I had to take matters into my own hands. Don't know if I can do it here, but they'll get a red, though. Ah, I wanted a double touch. Oh, good goal. That near post opened up. That's a top player shot. No, it's for Gilbert. I could have. England pack Bellingham, if you remind me after the game, maybe. This is what I'm using on Dino at the moment, Juan, but you can probably take off a little bit of dribbling and get it up to 90 passing if you want. Yeah, I'd rather use a player with below 90 finishing and 90 kick and power than 90 finishing and below 90 kick and power, to be honest. I think kicking power is very important. Oh, Suarez. And Dino's runs are crazy. He gets on the end of everything. I know, everyone's... Well, I mean, when you come... There will be more top 200 players to play against now because of the server change. Why isn't it cancelling my pack? Why didn't it cancel? I was going to be in with Ronaldinho there. I mean, with Suarez now, though. Louis doesn't miss these. Finish Messi. Stats do matter after 90, but it's marginal gains. 90 is just the most important to reach usually. Ref, I don't know how that I know I called to the ref, but why did that one get called a foul, but that shoulder charge earlier didn't? Like that one was a bit lighter. I actually don't know what assist sentence I use. Acid. I don't know which one I use. I wouldn't recommend auto actually. I use either semi-auto or semi-assist. I wouldn't recommend auto. What's happened here? Oh, the pickpocket? I don't know what happened there. I need to be less casual about it there. Playing risky short passes. Get some fresh legs on. Try see out this game, I'd say. We'll go Ram and Iniesta or Bobby Boy. We can go both actually. Okay, so I haven't tried this variant of the tactic, but defensive instruction on the centre forward makes them play like a false 9, so we'll see how this works. I mean, I've done a video on it, Brian, so yeah, it does.
Just wish he knew.
Good run, Dino. Look at him. Look at him go. RF. Right, Dino at 90. Physical contact. Doesn't need it, bro. Look how he's holding them all off. Doesn't need it. I think Luque told me to try this in out wide before. Ages ago, like. One Tomiyasu. Alright, just get rid. Actually, we're not going anywhere there. I do use it sometimes. As Pepe done a good video on Nest dribbling. Its main use is actually if you use it, the players around you kind of make runs. So it's good for setting up passes. No, Thuram's out of position now. I probably shouldn't have went forward with him. Oh, thank you. Thankfully the ref called that. Why so scared of what? Go on, Maradona. Referee. How many fouls been in this game? Why did I give the ball away there? Right, GG Ibrahim. GG, very good player. That second goal as well, like you recognise the angle for the shot straight away. This one was a shame though. Like I shouldn't have done that. And this Salah scissors feint I liked. Like the fact he's able to still get the shot off near post kind of as well. I think it's this goal here, yeah. Yeah, just straight away near post. Straight away near post, good goal. And GG. GG, Ibrahim, GG. Okay, I think someone's just offered me when Rijkaard and Hullo come out, I'll be able to play on their account. and do a pack opening. Thank you. Anyway, Ibrahim, thanks for all the donos today, bro. I wasn't even going to stream today. I wasn't even going to stream. eFootball wagers. I can make a pretty penny doing that. Bellingham. Okay. Yeah, I would change the build because of the new update with the 89 proficiency manager. I'd take off one dribbling and one passing probably. This card actually looks a lot better now. Again, another old player that I wouldn't have thought to look at. I should probably take the passing down all the way. That means you get 90 finishing. Then you can choose, I don't know, you have to pick between the kick and power and the dexterity. Yeah, now you have to pick between something else. Yeah, probably this. This is probably what I'd go for. Okay, who did I take out for him? I'm good, Pan-African, I'm good. Who did I take out? Yeah, it doesn't matter, we're playing English League events anyway. It is 11 PM. It's about to be 11 PM. Here's Suarez. Oh, actually, maybe I could change this as well. Yeah, we changed this. Look. Sorry. We take off a kicking power. And that. We can get the 84 boost on the dribbling. Get his dribbling up a little bit. And then I guess you actually do put it into the aerial strength, yeah. So it might be a little bit better dribbling now. Anyone has any suggestions for players to look at? Because we're finding refinements in our builds. So if anyone has any more requests, am I the only one who thinks that Cafu was the best dribbler in the game? You are the only person who thinks that, but I know what you're saying because when I streamed with him the first day, I don't think I included it in the video, but I had like some crazy dribbling with Cafu. It was really weird. Yeah, I don't really like going. I don't know why. Maybe it's the kick and power. See, actually, do you remember how I said earlier I'd rather a player with less than 90 kick and power, or sorry, finishing, but 90 kick and power? It's probably why I don't like Owen. I feel he's not consistent enough for me. Newer ones probably don't have the problem, but I think he'd also be a lot better if he had scissors feint, because he's got the like really high like agility kind of. No, I actually thought he did have scissors feints. Yeah, I think the same, Villa. If your curl is high enough, like I are like good crossers now. I think the gap between good crossers and edge crossers is very small now. Like good crossers actually properly whip them now. You would take acceleration down. See, actually, this is a build recommended to me by what's his name, Shots, and it was the best I had. And I still didn't think it was great, but it was the best I've had. And then do what? I don't see what you do with the points really. It makes the dribbling a little bit better, but we can't get a 70 physical contact, so I don't know what you do with the points really. Maybe one more finishing, 96. Well, it was ball control at 90 now, yeah. There's a new description for balance in eFootball. Let's read this. I don't know what the description was before, but let's see what they're saying. And also for soul control. How do you notice this? Or does someone like see what's different in each update and kind of pick it out very quickly? Balance due to physical contact. Yeah, so that's something I've always said, isn't it? Like, you don't need high physical contact. If you have high balance, you're fine. So, kind of goes to show you, yeah. And then someone like Hullet, who's good at both, is just crazy. You looked it up. I don't even know why you would think to look it up. Soul control. When executing feints and turns. People always ask me, does soul control help dribbling, but I never notice it. It helps with sharper turns. It might help with sharp touches. Some players sharp touch better than others. I don't know why. Could be cut behind and turn, could be soul control, I don't know. Think United is going to win the Europa League? Yeah, I think I'll beat Tottenham. Actually, no, I don't know. I think I'm more interested in the Europa League final than the Champions League final, to be honest. It's on a Wednesday. Might see if I can book that Thursday off work. Or at least a half day. Because if I did a half day, I could stream in the morning the eFootball Thursday update. Probably makes the most sense. What's up, Ramrat? Villa, I don't really play viewers often. It was kind of a one-time thing a few weeks ago, but I definitely am going to do it again. I just don't want to do it too often. I kind of want to keep it like an interesting thing. But Ibrahim donated €25, so asking to play next time I do it to play. But I'm like, if you're gonna donate money, like I'll do it now. Like it's only fair, really. Jamsy boy, is this Jam B? Is this Jam B? But look, so the thumbnail that we used for that video, my friend has an Arma Reforger server, and he repurposed it for his Arma Reforger server. So tomorrow night, we're doing server wars, like a milsim. So I'm second in command, so that's gonna go horribly wrong. Gonna go horribly wrong. I'll probably get it as like but the like I think I know I won't love it, you know, but I'll probably just get it. Yeah, I want Inter to win it too, but I mean, I'd be happy if Yamal won it for Barcelona. He did a carry job. Yeah, I've been drawing a lot in this update too. Why do you use a 96 finish in LMF? Two. Nez, that is true, but I invested in EA because they're making loads of money on evolutions in FIFA, and like I don't like I don't think the stock market would like the big investors would really understand it. And then actually GTA 6 got delayed today. Do you know? Did you hear that? It got delayed to May 26th, and EA shot up 4% because of it. Because all the publishers were worried about this holiday season because of GTA. So with GTA getting delayed, it's shot up all the stocks of the other companies. Unlucky, Owen. Lucky. But we should be getting a Battlefield trailer this month, Nez. I seen something on Reddit based on like historical. It comes out in May. Battlefield 24 or 2042s came out in June, but that was delayed and stuff. So the other Battlefield games, their trailers came out around May 20th. So Europa League final day is May 21st. Might get it on May 21st. Whoever was asking about finesse dribbling earlier, that was a little bit of it there. Oh, good pass. Unlucky. What's up, Maldini? How have you been, bro? Yeah, just couldn't catch him there. Yeah, just found the gap. That was a noob move. Come on, cancel out. Good finish. Lift over the keeper just a little bit. I don't know. Is the speed bad? I definitely agree with the acceleration, but I don't know if the speed is too bad. Ball. That's me choking. If he had outside curler, I think it might have been a goal. I'm hoping he did. I think I should know he doesn't. I'll be making a video on it this weekend, hopefully acid, but deep line on my DMF on one of my wide mids. And if I had €1 for every time someone asked that, I could quit my job. Go on, Mohammed. Failed him. I used to use Eze. I think I used to use Eze left mid in my first top 100 push. Crystal Palace. Player of the week card. Whole player, I assume. I think he was a left mid. Yeah, Eze used to be one of my important players. I wish we could go back to those days where, like, not everyone had these. Like, I know I'm part of that group, but, like, these crazy squads and, like, player of the week players were interesting and stuff like that. Good turn. Jeez, that looks like Eusebio. Yeah, he comes in one day, complains one day, he says he loves it. I don't know what the story is with Luke AM 4.4. Just use the free players. Well, not really though, because your opponents have like way better teams than you do. Like back then, the teams weren't that different. And the players' stats weren't as high, so like the gameplay was a bit more free flowing. Like defenders back then did not have 90 speed. Like that was like unheard of. Maybe Maybe like Van de Ven or LaCroix or something. I don't even know if Van de Ven played back then or where he was. Yeah, I draw so many games in 4.4. Ooh, that should have been a goal. This guy's doing good with Drogba. I don't know if it's it's like the epic one or the paid version, not the Galatasaray. He's making him work very well though. I feel like Drogba's too stiff in this game to how he should be. He should be a bit better at moving around, I think. But this guy's having no issues with it. Oh, what a finish, Berbatov. Shout out Luke Gay for sponsoring that Berbatov pack. Although he's coming off now, he's a bit tired. That was sick though. That was like phenomenal finishing. Actually, I don't think he is coming off. I don't know if I have a player to go in. Maybe Foden. It's probably a low driven cross. So L1 double tap circle, probably. I don't even know what cross it was. I can't remember, but it was he tapped it in from a low shot, didn't he? So I think it is definitely harder to win 100% of your games in this than or like 95% of your games. Like I enjoy this update a lot more, but I don't win as much as I did before. Like even that goal there, like before, like Vieira probably would have got to it. But like should he have? Probably not. Oh, how's he missed that one? That's how it always goes when someone says they're not going to spend anymore. I'm not spending on this game ever again unless they release this player with this stat. Here, that advertisement pack didn't come out or anything, did it? The Rui Costa one. What was the story about that? I feel like we all forgot about that. Or did it come out in certain regions? But I haven't heard anything about it. But did it come out? Nez. Hmm. I don't really think Rui Costa is great though. He was the first ever legend I used on FIFA. I remember FIFA 18. They released legends for the first time on PlayStation. They released a Rui Costa SBC about a month into the game, maybe. First legend I ever used. He was shit. He was so bad. Oh, good goal. That's the rising shot. That's DVG. It is in the Man United kit. Suits him. I don't know if much people are interested in Royce. Although there is a lot of German people who play this game, so maybe in Germany it'll sell well. Like, I won't be going for him. GG Jamsey. GG. I was saying you were using Drogba well. Like, Drogba in this game, he's very stiff. Like, he should be a lot better in this game. Like, in real life, he was very good. But you were making him look like his real life counterpart. A little better. I might have to react to it, but I won't allow that, Bombin. I won't allow that. That video will not see the light of day. Did we get a random reward? Yo, Brian, chill out, bro. Why do you keep saying this? Fiorentina team? You've got Batistuta, Baggio, Rui Costa then. I don't know if any of the defenders play for them. Although I don't think there's many Fiorentina versions of them. If you want the Fiorentina version, then yeah, hard to come by. Yeah, no, I was reading something the other day about Mason Mount. Like, mad how, like, he was very good when he was at Chelsea, and he's just, everyone's completely forgotten about him. What's up, Mohammed? How are you, mate? And it's Sumo. What skills for Ronaldinho? I won't remember off the top of my head because I've done a video on it, training guide. So I'd reference that video if you want, like, my thoughts while thinking about it. But off the top of my head, it'd be cut behind and turn, fighting spirit. I don't even remember what skills he has, so I don't know. I have a video at Sumo, so check out the video, bro. It's all in the video. Boys, this happens every it happens every once in a while. Where some kid will message me saying like, "Oh, I'm a big fan, please reply." And then I'm like, "Okay, hi." And then they're like, "Oh, can you give me money to open a pack?" Like, or finish opening a pack. I've already opened the pack. And like, is it rude to say to them, this is why you don't gamble? Like, is that rude? What's up, Alex? I'd say it'd be quiet on Twitch at this time anyway. People are chilling, they're lounging. I do, Jam, yep. But like, when I was 8 years old, I doubt these people are 8 years old. They're probably like 13 years old. I would never think to message someone, ask for that. Like, it's your it's your decision. Like, you made the mistake. No. It's like you shouldn't be allowed on this. If you like, this is why they shouldn't be allowed to sell these coins like without an age restriction. Because like a kid is gonna say, "Oh, I don't spend much, but maybe I'll get lucky." And then like, if an adult makes that decision and they get it wrong, it's like, yeah, kind of your fault. But a kid doesn't know better. Or, well, I think I did, but like, most kids won't know better. And you can't expect them to. Your childhood wasn't full of DLCs and backs. I mean, it wasn't as much, but I mean, FIFA was still, Ultimate Team was still a thing. Black Ops 2 and stuff still had it, but it wasn't the same level. Which, yeah, I agree with you. Like, it shouldn't be allowed. Like, that's what my final project in university was about. It was about how this is all targeting children, and put stop to it. A free-to-play player that high rated, Jesus. Well, you can't really blame the kids because they are exposed to like gambling everywhere. Like, everything they play has a gambling focus, even if you can't spend money on it. Just the games themselves, the way games are designed, prey on gambling. Like, it's a pretty harmless example, but even like when you're playing Black Ops Zombies, the mystery box, like that kind of hit of like, oh, what am I gonna get? What am I gonna get? That goes into everything. Like, nearly every facet of a game. If they can make it chance based, they will. Your brain loves it, and a child's brain like is very vulnerable to it. So it's why the skill trainers are the way they are. So you have to take a chance on it. It's why the player of the week. You can't clear the pack. It's because every week they want you to take your chance. Yeah, it is weird, Fox. Trying to get diamond camo. Like, I remember buying FIFA points. Well, they weren't actually FIFA points back then. They didn't have FIFA points. It was literally just money. Like, when you added the money, you would see the money in your account. And I done like the $5 every Friday probably for a couple months, and then realized this is a waste. Like Ozil once, FIFA 11 it would have been, I think, or maybe 13. No, I think it would have been FIFA 11. He was at Madrid anyway. And then the next time I would have spent money on a microtransaction that has a gambling element probably would have been... Probably would have been eFootball. Do you know that? In terms of like gambling, like a chance element, it probably would have been eFootball the next time I spent. I don't think I spent money on PES. Or maybe I spent a little bit from time to time. Or maybe not time to time, sorry. Like maybe a little bit once. Actually, no, I remember buying FIFA points in FIFA 18 Black Friday. I think. You just can't open this. you can't open the packs, bro. They're just not there. Like, you just won't have the option in Belgium to buy coins. I hope that, like, I really hope that would become a proper law everywhere. Like, a company should be allowed to sell these things, but not to children. They should have to go through a gambling regulator. Yeah, unless they hop the border maybe or something. I don't know.
This is the future. Human error.
Thing is, could they not even just add a law where you can't use the funds when you're buying microtransactions? The funds have to come from a card, like a debit or credit card. They can't come from gift cards. Would that not, like, I wouldn't eliminate, like, there would still be children who their parents won't know like what they're buying, but that's, at least that's something. Well, no, PES tournaments for the last have always been free to play, except for the last like year or two, I think. They're pretty much always free to play. You're from Belgium, yeah. So you just can't buy coins, no. Like an adult should be able to make the decision, but like I was saying, the companies are getting away with murder. Oh, beautiful. Put behind and turn. Well done, mate. Perfect use of it. Perfect use of it. That's probably why Haaland isn't that great, because he doesn't start with it. You have to give him cut behind and turn. Oh, Haaland's cooking now. He's gonna chip me. Jesus, just like that. Bang bang. What's up, SC? I don't know, Hero Time. I've never suspected anyone of using Smart Assist, and I wouldn't give a shit if they were using it. I mean, I'd probably be happy they're using it. We're doing the English League event. So no. Yeah, smart assist just kicks the ball away for you, Luds. You see with Salah there, it would just launch it, like, and sometimes it'll work for you, but if you're a Division 3 player, it'll be a disadvantage. But like sometimes it'll just pick the perfect shot or something. Yeah, but I don't know if I don't think the AI do these random passes either. It's not like when you play against the AI, they do it. I don't know how smart the logic between smart assist. But yeah, I'm gonna back out, man. This guy is just this guy. I'm not gonna waste this guy's time. There's no point wasting this guy's time. When you're beat, you're beat. I think I bought Vardy, but I haven't used them. Let's see if I have them. He's on D form. We'll try get him in. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned in the video, but the problem with Smart Assist isn't what Smart Assist does in game, it's what it does to players' perceptions. Like in that server wars thing that I'm doing tomorrow, the Milsim, my friend was talking with the other server owner about a rule, and there's basically spawn beacons. If you've played Battlefield before, there's a spawn beacon you can put down in Arma, and your squad can spawn on it. But there's a glitch where you can like hide it in rocks so it can't be destroyed. And my friend was like, I really don't want to go ahead with this game if this spawn beacon is gonna be allowed to be used. Because you can turn it off in the server settings. And I said to him, like, because he was gonna go in a call and try to convince the other guy to remove it, and I said to him, like, the problem with the beacon is it isn't that people are gonna cheat and use it, it's that everyone's going to think the other team is cheating and using it, and that ruins the game when you think the other person's cheating. And that's what Smart Assist is. Now, if you're good enough, you'll understand Smart Assist isn't an advantage. But there will be people who think it is an advantage and it'll ruin the game for them, even though it doesn't actually change anything really. Sometimes I notice the game cancel my shot or pass, Marco, and I feel like it's only with high dribbling players really. don't think that Will understands. I've seen what Smart Assist is, bro. I don't think it's an issue. Like there obviously is a chance I could be wrong, but I really doubt it. Unless they start changing what Smart Assist does, which maybe they might. But like it does fit the strategy of a pay to win game. Like take away as much control and agency in the players, so they then think they have to spend more on better cards to get that control back. But I think when Smart Assist first came out, couldn't it do passes that like real players couldn't do? Like you know, remember before with the player freeze? Like the AI, when the AI played a lob through pass, the player wouldn't freeze, so they could actually play them. And if you use manual, they wouldn't freeze. I'm pretty sure Smart Assist like would avoid that freeze, didn't it? Barney. When did you last play Animal? Because we just got a recent update that kind of toned it down a little bit. Not very much. A lot of people think it's been toned down a lot, but I really don't think AI defending has been changed that much. It's mostly in the midfield, I find. It's a little bit weaker now, but in defense it's still very strong. Like if you're comparing eFootball to like a year ago, no, I'd say it's less AI defending than a year ago, but 2 or 3 years ago, yeah, it's probably more AI defending. Oh, Vardy, why'd you get in the way of that? Like a year ago? No, I'd say about a year ago it was more AI defending than now. Unless you mean like the very start of eFootball 24, maybe like the first month. How much longer will I play for? This will probably be my last match, to be honest. If we win it anyway. If we win it, the event is finished. We can get our 5 coins and go home. No, you're not, like, there's a little bit of skill issue, Animal, but you're not entirely wrong. But do you use R1 to sprint or R2 to sprint? R2? Alright, well, okay, R2 because of FIFA, so you probably don't understand the true strength of R2. See the circle around my player? How it's white. See how it's lightly going green? That means I'm pressing R2 like 5-10% of the way down. And you see how my player becomes a little bit quicker and more responsive? And then if I want to go full sprint, I hold it all the way down. That's how you dribble. You change how much you're pressing R2 down. Yeah, there's a setting in FIFA called analog sprint, but it doesn't work. Kind of like technical dribbling. Kind of like technical dribbling if you're playing the recent FIFAs. Now that L2 making it a closer dribble is that's a myth. I think I actually watched Bombin do a video about that. Like an old video came up on my feed yesterday. Might have been a short. I was watching a couple of it. Well, one of his shorts came up the day before I watched it, and then loads of them came up the next day. The algorithm started feeding me them. Any tips to keep the ball? Well, that dribbling thing is a very big part of it. Because if you can't dribble, you can't play possession. Because if you just try pass it all the time, like your opponent's just gonna mark your players. But dribbling is very important. What you can see I'm doing here as well. Have wingers, have wide players, stretch the pitch. Ah, for Vardy. I don't. You won't be able to do it with a keyboard, bro. Yeah, bro. It's a different game, bro. You don't get icons for free. You might get a token one every once in a while. A few scraps. Like I got this Dixon and Fletcher for free. That's it. And Irwin, to be fair. So a few of them here, but they're not great. Like they're a free to play player. Like you can't experience this game to its fullest extent, unfortunately. Locked behind a very heavy paywall. Yeah, but if you've been playing eFootball a year ago, you surely already know that, no? It's been like this for like 3 years that you have to spend money. Hasn't really changed. Oh, go on, Vardy. Great goal. And Mo, that's all from R2. That's all from pressing it like a tiny little bit, you know? Well, Fox, you would need a button that... You need an analog stick. Or not stick, but an analog button. Like a click button won't do it. You need a button that has degrees of pressure you can apply to it. Yeah, but overall doesn't really mean much FE. Like, Tomiyasu is 99 rated, and he's a much better player than this 99 Van Dijk. Roberto Silva is 100 rated, and he's a much better player than this Fletcher. It says invalid link. Doesn't say that. I'll get you a new one, but that one should be working. How so? Nez. Are you saying put R2 on the back button as well so you can click it if you want? We're going to be good at CDM. Yeah, maybe if in a 2 CDM formation like this, yeah. Okay, Anmol. That pass there, that 1-2. If the quickest way you can improve in this game is if you watch this video here, okay? This goes for everyone else as well. This is the quickest way to improve in this game. So yeah. This one here. If you haven't watched that video, make sure you watch it. It would be like the first thing you learn about eFootball should be that video, I think. It's the most important thing. Be a game changer. No, you can't. Yeah, when you set the thing to middle dash, that's not how it works. It doesn't keep it at the middle. It just makes it so when you press it halfway, it goes to 100% quicker. Not how it works. I mean, I haven't used the Edge controller in a while, but I remember testing this. Not how it works. I'm 99% sure. Like, if you have one right there and you're doing something different, maybe you're right, but I'm like 99% sure that's not how it works. It's more than just L1X, bro. The Edge controller, yeah, with the buttons on the back, yeah. You're waiting for Vieira only. Not a bad player to pick. Oh, he doesn't have cut behind. Jesus, that Pires is fast. They don't sell Pires in packs, actually. I don't know why. I thought I'd go for him or anything, but they gave us that cheap Pires and then you haven't seen him again. He was actually quite decent when he came out, but I think he was a card that kind of suffered from when he came out. Like, he was good when he came out, but then the stats started getting a lot higher right after he came out. So he couldn't keep up as well. Yeah, I don't think Pires did too bad, but I don't think he sold a lot, to be fair. And Mal, appreciate it, bro. I'm happy to help, bro. I'm happy to help. Well, it's also easier to help when, you know, you have a positive attitude. When someone comes in complaining, saying, "Oh, this game's terrible," it's like, I can't really help you if you're not ready to learn, but I could sense your vibe straight away, so I was happy to help. Which one do you have? Do you have my version, Miguel, or the France version? I think they're pretty much the same, to be honest. You just try. I didn't try Rice's Player of the Week card. I haven't really used Player of the Weeks in a good while. Yeah, I played more FT25 this year than eFootball, but I've stopped kind of playing it recently. Since this new update 4.4 came out, I've kind of lost a lot of interest in FIFA. I played a little bit before the stream today. I made a little YouTube short on my FIFA channel for Team of the Season Cunha. Well, yeah, I wouldn't say this game's slow, but compared to FIFA, it is. It's all relative, Patrick. Like, it definitely isn't a slow game, but it is slower than FIFA. Like, I think PES 15 is the last kind of slower game we had. It probably wasn't even that slow. And it's crazy because the next year PES 16 came out and that was the fastest game ever. Like, Jesus Christ, man, the players were well faster than the ball. Why would you do that with your left foot, Owen? Jesus. Yeah, I'm not enjoying it anymore, Rels. I don't know why, like. I don't know if it's just that the cards have gotten better now, so it's just more bullshit, but Yeah, I feel like I have to work so hard to score in it, and then when I work really hard to defend, I get punished. Like, you can't intercept anything in FIFA. Like, I think I love FIFA. Well, no, I actually kind of did like FC25 a lot. I think I liked it a lot just because of how repetitive this game got. But once this game got better, like, I no need to play FIFA. I mean, I haven't given up on it entirely, but I don't log in every day or anything anymore. I mean, like, fundamentally, Raz, it's just defending for me. Like, I feel like I can't defend in FIFA. Uh, and it's not because they've reduced AI defending. Like, before in FIFA with the heavy AI, I could I could keep a clean sheet and feel like I couldn't defend because I just can't get the ball off my opponent. Like, I just have to, like, get lucky he's gonna lose it. Like, he just never can get the ball off him. That's why I prefer this game. If I really want the ball, I can put pressure on my opponent. Now, if they're good enough, they'll get by me, but he's very good. Miguel, I don't have him on this account. Let me go over to my my free to play account. He's very, very good. I don't know why. I mean, yeah, exactly, Nez. It's just relative, but like, I do think something's changed in FIFA, and I don't think they've changed the gameplay. I think it's they've just released better and better cards, and that always makes a game worse. But most of it is just how relatively better FIFA was compared to this game before 4.4, but now 4.4 makes it better than FIFA. Well, the thing is, if you sit deep in FIFA, you get pulled apart as well. you can't, you can't, you can't defend and you can't press. Obviously the pro players do it, but you know what though? Actually, the pro players can't defend either. There's a YouTube channel called Hashtag House, and they do videos every weekend league. Like, they'll do a video where it's like, 15 icon packs. Pick our team. So they just open 15 icon packs and then use the team. But they're all pro players or pro level players. So whenever they lose a game, they spin a wheel and have a challenge to do. And the worst challenge to get, like the one they hate the most, is keep a clean sheet. Like, it's impossible unless your opponent rage quits. You can't keep a clean sheet, even if you're a pro player. Thank you, Ibrahim. Appreciate it. Like, just what I was saying there about if I want the ball, I can press my opponent and get it off them. But if they're good enough, they can pass through it. Like, it's very rare, but when I played Ibrahim, I said it would have been about 15 in-game minutes, and he was in the top left corner of the pitch. And I thought I had him. I thought I had him boxed in, but he was very patient, and he found the gap and passed around me. But like in FIFA, like, I just can't press. There's no second man press, so I can't get the ball. Fabian Ruiz, where is he? It's a Spain card. Yeah, oh, he's on A form. Yeah, Miguel, he's a very good player ID for some reason. Doesn't have good balance, so I don't know why. But I've got 60 games played with him, yeah. Oh, Stoner, I was in it. I was watching it too. Stoner, let me go on FIFA. I'll show you how many packs. I had like so many packs saved for Team of the Season Premier League, and I didn't even open them because I was like, this just, I'm not even interested. So I'm just gonna keep them for La Liga Team of the Season, but I don't really care. Even then, like, it's Watkins. I don't know if I've ever used Watkins. Any meta free cards? Havard. Yamal. GP Yamal. Now, you can get a different version of him too, but even the GP version. Here's a video I made. I was using GP Yamal in my God Squad for a long time. Oh, sorry, that's YouTube Studio. Never mind, that link's not gonna work. The actual link.
After seeing the amazing performance.
Jeez. What, on FIFA, Nez? Look, I've got 5 million coins. I can buy like the best players in the game. I don't even bother buying them. Look at all these packs I had saved. I had more. I opened loads of them earlier. But Raz, even if I pack something lucky here, I don't care about it, do I? So, no. Yeah, Fox, I could do something like that. That might be funny. I mean, I'm allowed to shoot. Yeah, I'm just not allowed to pass. What's this? Just a high-rated player with a free team, is it? Yeah, you get burned out on FIFA, definitely. Definitely. But like, I always view FIFA as a game that you buy it for the first 2 months of it, and after that, if you don't enjoy it after 2 months, you've still got your money's worth in my eyes. Thanks for subscribing, Nito. I stream 2 or 3 times a week, probably, maybe more recently, to be honest. Well, I mean, yeah, that's kind of a hard rule to enforce, Fox. Like, what's meta? Where do you draw the line? Monday we're getting Royce, Kagawa, and someone else that's shit. I don't know who, but someone else you're not interested in. But anyway, Anmal, thanks for joining, bro. It's a good chat with you. Why wouldn't possession work with narrow formations? Possession does work with narrow formations, but or rather can work with narrow formations. But you want the wide formation because the idea of possession is that when you're attacking, your opponent's defense is still in shape. If you're counter-attacking, your opponent's defense is out of shape and you're looking to exploit it quickly. So players in the middle, having players in the middle is fine. Like, they'll get through on goal. There'll be a big gap they can run through. But in possession, if your opponent's team is in shape and they're parking like up here, like they don't leave this area, really. Like, if you just put all your players narrow, like, they're very comfortable. But what you want to do is have players out wide, so you pass the ball to him, and then imagine this is the centre back or the full back. Instead of just sitting here and letting a cross or a shot come in, you kind of creep out to put pressure on, and you can pass it back inside, then you'll have a gap. Then you create the gap. Pretty simple stuff. Centre back Haaland, Matt, don't worry about it. Just move past it. just move past it. Yeah, Bergkamp's coming. Yeah, Bergkamp. Yeah, but Rouse, I think I still. Actually, I don't know. Would I still be enjoying it? I'd still be playing it if they didn't update this game. I don't know if I'd be enjoying it. Are Carlos and Dino worth it? Carlos isn't. Dino is. He's not bald though. I don't know how you're gonna fit him in. But well, Dino's worth it when you compare him to this version. If you compare him to more previous versions, probably not worth it. Here's my Old Ronaldinho. Where is he? Here. Yeah, it's definitely worth to compare it to this one. Like, actually, someone asked me, do I feel a difference between these two? And I said in the comments that passing feels pretty much the same, but everything else is a noticeable improvement. I haven't tried it, but I've never cared about physical contact. It could be something to try though. But his physical's already good as it is, to be honest. Nah, Thuram's definitely still the best, bro. You feel that quick counter got worse? I haven't really played with it, but I would assume it has. Because the passing's better. You can pass the space now. Oh, definitely go for Dino. Definitely go for Dino. Bro, you should never go for a defender ahead of an attacker. Always go for the attacker. Have fun scoring goals, no? What you play the game for. Alright, good luck, Stoner, good luck. Alright, boys, I'm going to end the stream there. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow, probably.